Hey, how's everyone doing? Welcome back to my drag channel. So, if you've seen the title, then you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. Don't worry, I'll explain it to you. I was planning on uploading a video that's mainly focused around like food, but it's the month of Ramadan, so I'll delay on that. I thought we'd stick on a topic much more innocent. And let's not forget family friendly. So, clubs, it's not what you think, as I've said before. So, what exactly is it? You may not want to know, but too late. Back when I was in like third or fourth grade, really tiny, dumb as a rock, our subjects were boring and we really didn't have that much pressure on our studies. Basically, just be there and you'll be fine. And it's around that age that you start getting obsessed with like whatever new thing there was there. And back then, it was Pokemon cards. And cartoons, of course. Everyone knows what Pokemon cards were. No one knew how to play with those things or why there were these funny numbers on the side. But if you liked a Pokemon that someone else had, you would fight tooth and nail to trade that card, sacrificing a poor Clefairy while you're at it. So you're probably wondering why I'm blabbering about nonsense. My class specifically had this thing back then where we would arrange these groups of people, whoever liked what you liked. And then I guess roleplay or trade Pokemon cards. They weren't like official school clubs, no. One kid would just shout, "I love My Little Pony," and five other kids would yell, "Lol, same." And then it just started from there. Back then, we had a lot of these clubs, mostly the girls, I think, like, who made these clubs. There was the Sailor Moon Club, the Dork Diaries Club, the Winx Club, the Anime Club, you name it. But all of these clubs were formed by girls, and usually it was by the popular kids who people liked the most and would go to. I thought, hey, why not try and make a club about something I liked, and maybe they'd join it. So one day during one of our sports classes, while everyone was in the room, I yell, "I'm making a Pokemon club, who wants to join?" The girls were, let's say, disgusted. I remember them telling me that Pokemon is something only boys like and they'd rather play roleplay as fairies. I was like, oh, okay. That was a big fail. I remember all of the boys say, "I want to join." I was surprised that they even knew I existed, but I went on with it. We used to gather around a table, just little me and all these guys from my class, and trade Pokemon cards and stuff. I don't remember much from back then, but I do remember the girls not really liking me for that. I don't know how the club broke, but it did, like all the other clubs. So, the most intriguing club, the Winx Club. That's literally what it's called. As I've said before, it's basically what you think it was. Role-playing as fairies, and obsessing over the boys in the show, and the show in general. I feel like as kids we only liked the characters because they were pretty. But we used to show off whatever Winx merch we had, blah. It was pretty boring actually. I literally got a headache from writing about this on the script because it was that boring. I got into a lot of fights with my friends from back then because of this club. I think I got kicked out from the people in the club because it wasn't a club that I formed. So these people didn't really like me and kicked me out. I don't know how, but yeah. The other clubs are boring. Anime club was just coloring printouts of anime girls. Another club that I started when I was like actually an extrovert and used to like people was the Sailor Moon Club and of course the Anime Club. I started the Sailor Moon Club where we used to roleplay as Sailor Moon characters. I think it's pretty obvious. And I think I like this club as much as I like the Pokemon Club because it was my own club. And because I really liked Sailor Moon. So I really liked Sailor Moon back then. So, Dork Diaries Club, Dog Diaries Club was basically another role playing club which died down as soon as it started. Maybe because I wasn't the one who started it. You never know. Okay, that's it for today. Have a nice day. Stay safe, stay healthy, and Ramadan Mubarak on my Muslim babies. See ya.